Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, and good night, wherever you may be. Stamp collecting is fun. I'm back. I missed a day. Oh dear, I broke the magic spell. But you know what? You just get back on the horse and you continue. What happened? Well, I went out. Uh, I thought I'd go and have a look around the shops, etc., and meet some nice people, which I did. And I felt slightly guilty, and I thought I must get back on my horse immediately, as must George and Doris. Oh, I've forgotten. I've forgotten. I've forgotten. I've forgotten Adolf the Mouse. And possibly. Have a look at this. A nice cup of tea. Probably chocolate, that. Yeah, so all is well in the world. And everything is back in. Yeah, I think it's depth maybe. There we are. Okie dokie, pig in a pokey. So what am I going to do today? Well, as you can see, my stamp table is slightly messy. I've been concentrating bigly on Germany stamps. But as I was having a root and toot and highfalutin root about, I came upon a couple of little books which I thought I may have a look at, just to see what's in here. I don't actually know what's in here. Well, I do, but I've forgotten, memory being what it is at my age. So we'll open them up and have a little look. Ooh. So what are we talking about with these? Are they all so easy to get out? Are they? Sometimes things can get a little bit stuck if they've been in here for decades. What is this? Well, this is Germany. So immediately I'm into Germany here. So these would be nice to maybe... Oh, 1991. I'm not keen on 1991 or 1990 and above. This isn't Germany, though. This is something else. China. Lovely sports gymnastic stamp there. What goes in there? Back to Germany again. Say, post 1990, I'd say. And I did have a couple of these out the other day, didn't I, in my Germany collection. Yeah. Have I actually got that? Let me just move that a little bit and see what's happening here today. Yeah, it's that one, isn't it? So it's different but similar. Is it from the same? It's 100, etc. So yeah. Yeah, it's got the map and things, so that's quite nice. So I might actually take that one out and just place it. Place it here. It belongs there, so I can sort that out. Again, do I have other section? Yes, here's another one. 1993. That's got a... it's got the Lion Rampant, Rhineland, and this one is Bremen, and the one from is Rhineland. So yes, so that is a spare actually. So not disappointed. Yeah, you'd like you'd like a different one, wouldn't you? But I'll take that. I'll certainly take the memory, so I remembered it. So what? Excuse me. What have we got next one? Now we've got criminalised procession. So maybe he was a person, criminologist or something in Germany, 1635. Not sure. Turn the page. Yeah, same set. So that is 100. That, no, hang on a minute. Could actually, yeah, similar, but I'm not convinced. These, I think, are modern. Not the Hamburg, though. I do have a number of those. But this is a nice little find to see what I could... There could be some fillers here. Ooh, what have we got here? China. More China. Stuck together as well, so sometimes they can stick together when they've been unmoved for a decade and a half. And again, if you just have a look at the box there and the line goes through it, that tells you it's China. Put it back. Put that back. Very thin, very delicate, these Chinese stamps sometimes. There we are. 1965. It's interesting. Is there anything on this? Yeah, there is something on it. But I can't tell. It is, again, a Far East. So it's not China as such, but it's Far East. Is this also Far... I think we've got China again here. The box turns up there. This could be an earlier one. I'll keep that out for fun, because I will want to have a little look at that. And more China here. So those are quite nice, aren't they? They're quite nice. So again, we've got the China here. We'll take those out. And here. And then we turn this round. Athletic China. Wow. And I can see a couple of others underneath also. So those will be very, very nice. I'm very interested in... Well, it is actually... So it's... Yeah. So if I go outside... It becomes less interesting because it's 8. So the 8 is that... So I don't think it's any earlier than the... that's a 10. So it's probably around about the same time. But I did like the flag situation going on there. Okay. We'll move on. And we are now into Polska, Poland. That's very interesting. And this one's upside down. So we turn this the right way round. Again, there may have been... There's some damage to these, so may have been a bit of dampness going on. But I do like stamps that have been in action. That have actually... You know, been through the wars, so to speak. I do like them. Because it gives them character. Yes, I understand, of course. Mint stamps are, you know, the preferred option. But I do like Polska because, you know, I can mess about with them, I can move them around, I can hinge them, I can, you know, if people are telling me these are arts and crafts stamps, then I'll use them sometimes as an arts and crafts. So there's more, another one here, that's interesting. Lechy. 60. So it's probably 60s, 1960s, I'd say those. By guessing, I've not seen them before. Turn the page, and more Polska, again upside down. Is the book upside down, Peter? No, it isn't. Hungary, I've been collecting Hungary, 72, a nice console there, it tells me the date. Polska, so we're looking at Eastern Europe in the 60s. Again, the Lechy there. Quite lovely. I think I've only got this book to be able to look at this book. I won't be able to look at the red one. There's so much goodness. Can I actually... Oh, that's funny. Right, Polska again. Tokyo Olympics. 1965. So something going on there with an organisation. Medals. Ships. Not sure. Does Poland... Gdansk is a shipyard, isn't it? So, yes, ships would be a thing. Yeah, we'll turn over. Oh, now, these we have seen before, so I've had this one out before, Tonga. Tonga. Very beautiful, very different stamps, aren't they? Oh, boy. Oh, there's two there, so that's why they were a bit thick. Okay, I'll just be careful with those. Yeah, and more Poland upside down and otherwise. Continue. More Tonga. Tonga. Nice. Oh, look at those gold. Purest green. Pure. Can it be true? Oh. Imagine those. On the letter. And then finally an empty page. So let me just... should really pop these back in the holders. I don't like to use my fingers, but I will on this occasion because I want to shut the book. So, nice little book. Netto, presumably it's of German origin because we have Netto shops over here in Britain. Again, we got some nice little stamps here that most of which I haven't seen. I've seen Hamburg before, I've seen this before, and I've probably seen that before. But for the China ones, I have not. Particularly my favourites, I would say, is here. These. Look at these, and they're actually quatrains. 4-timers. Stuck because they've been... You can just see there's a bit of rust or maybe a bit of damage, and they stick together like a horse and carriage. So we got that, like love and marriage. I don't think so. And lovely colours and, oh, the aesthetics of it all. So we got all the... Those are nice. Those are quite sweet. We'll leave it there for now. I'll put these ones back. Again, I'll use my fingers. Oh, no, I shouldn't. Or at least I should buy some white gloves. We will leave it there for now. I am back. I was away. We're all back. George, Doris, Adolf, and stamp collecting fun. It is fun. Have a fantastic day, everyone. Sun's shining here. I'm going to be outside most of the day today in the garden and at the front, watering my plants, and oh boy. Anyway, talk to you soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.